This video is brought to you by Games Planet. Games Planet provides you with the latest and greatest games at amazing prices. Check the link in the description to learn more. So I wanted to start off with the opening scene for Doom because I feel like it perfectly encapsulates how I feel about this game. There's no super long opening cinematic or huge wait time. It's basically just, here's a pistol, start shooting demons in the face. And honestly, that is the perfect beginning for the new Doom game. Because that's pretty much what I feel like this game is. There's this huge, overarching, really serious backstory to this game. And the Doom Marine really doesn't give a toss. He's just here to punch people in the face. He's here to shoot some demons. And honestly, that is what he does. So here, we're going to grab our suit here. And apparently we're possessed. I'm actually not quite sure. That looked like the devil himself there. I'm actually not sure. Either way, I'm really having a great time with this game. I've got to admit to you guys first off, and maybe that makes me seem a little bit biased here at the beginning. Maybe it doesn't. I'm not quite sure. I'm having a great grand old time. So this here is gonna be a quick report from Hayden, I believe his name is. He's one of the heads to the UAC, which is a human organization that is trying to control the demon horde and just could not do it. And now there's demons running loose all over Mars. So that's kind of how far I've gotten so far. So they're trying to profit off of this somehow. Here's Dr. Samuel Hayden. He's the director of the facility. He's not quite the one who's responsible for this. You'll see that Pierce was the girl there at the beginning who was trying to stop you. She's kind of the crazy one. As you can see, he doesn't give a flying fuck about what's going on there. He just tossed it all aside. He's like, I don't care. We're just gonna shoot some demons here and be on our merry little way. Now, before we get too far into this, I do want to say that this is not my gameplay. I'm going to give you guys the biggest criticism that I have with this game so far is that for whatever reason, it doesn't really run well on AMD. Actually, no, I take that back. It runs perfectly fine on AMD. I'm getting like 144 frames per second. I don't even remember. It's been a little while. But for some reason, it's only running on OpenGL 4.3 on AMD, and it's running on OpenGL 4.5 on NVIDIA, which apparently makes it almost impossible for me to record this at anything higher than about 15 to 20 frames per second. So I did want to thank my good friend GamerDad. I'll link him down below for providing us with this footage here. I've beaten the first few missions of the single player, and I have to say it is absolutely spectacular. I'm really enjoying it. But I was talking to GamerDad. We were playing some multiplayer of this earlier, and he said that he feels like this game is not even a single player, a first-person shooter made for adults. I didn't quite understand what he meant at the beginning, but he's absolutely right. And basically what we were talking about is this game is, and it's not just because it's gory and everything. It's because this game is really aimed towards the crowd that would have remembered some of these older first-person shooters, right? It's fast, it's gory, it feels right. It feels like some of the older games. Like the newer ones, they're kind of, I don't know, really tight controls, right? There's lots of backstory to them. There's a lot of cover that you hide behind and kind of pop out and shoot. This one, you just jump around, shoot demons, punch them in the face, and you know, it feels just right. And I don't really know how to describe it. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like some of the older kind of arena shooters. I know this isn't really fully like an arena shooter, but that's kind of what it feels like. And it really, they did a good job encapsulating what, I've used that word twice now, I just realized that. They've done a really good job translating what made the older Doom games great. And I have to give them props for that. And so far, if you're looking for a great, probably my favorite single-player first-person shooter campaign, so in the past few years, this game really knows its stuff. And honestly, that's kind of what you would expect from id, or ID, whatever you want to call them. id Software. All right, that's Pierce. She's the super crazy one that wants everyone to turn into demons or something. I'm not quite sure what's going on there.
I'm willing to take full responsibility for the horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must
and
our
here it comes.
in their world
Wait for it.
for the betterment of mankind.
Wait for it.
Everything has clearly gotten out of hand now, yes.
And he's angry now.
The risk, I assure you.
And smash. There we go. Perfect. Oh man, this game is just great. I mean, it's not perfect, I wouldn't say. It definitely has some flaws, like I said, mostly just on the AMD side. I really wish for the multiplayer that they would have had the weapon pickups on the ground instead of having you spawn with them. Almost kind of like Halo, like where you know where the shotgun is. You know where the pistol is, you know where the assault rifle is, and the sniper rifle and everything, where you could pick them up off the ground. If you kill someone, you could pick up their weapon. I wish that that's what they did with this one. Now, he's upgrading his suit here. He's gonna apparently do the explosive barrel one. Oh, maybe? Yeah. And there's just a lot of customization with the weapons and with your suit and all sorts of things that you can do here, which is really cool. I mean, spoiler alert, if you get the heavy assault rifle, you can mod it so that it just fires micro missiles, and it's just one of the most fun weapons, fun with weapons I've had in a first-person shooter in a while. It's kind of crazy. No fall damage apparently. So we're gonna shoot some demons here in the face, which is what the Doom Marine does well. But I don't know, it's almost comical, kind of how he really doesn't care. Like they've made this huge story in the background, and he just does not care. He just wants to. Okay, I was like, what's Gamer Dad doing here? Oh, he found some entries. Yeah, and there's some pickups as well. So there's, I don't know, there's little like bobbleheads and stuff. He's just getting kind of used to the controls. There's an alt fire for all of your weapons when you hold down the right trigger or the right mouse button there, which is what he's trying here. It's just a lot of fun. I have it right now, so my shotgun also shoots like this explosive shot, which is just top notch. Anyways, as I was saying earlier, it's almost comical because there's this huge, like, really serious thing going on in the background that you're trying to figure out. And the Doom Marine, he doesn't care. He just really hates demons. And he's here to do what he does best, which is shoot them in the face, punch them in the face, pretty much just obliterate their face. And that is why I really love this game. Because it doesn't really take itself seriously, you know? There's a lot of really super serious campaigns, like the Call of Duty ones. Oh, we gotta stop this nuclear blast, or oh, this guy is a really bad guy and we gotta stop him. And this one here is just, I'm just gonna jump around and I'm just gonna demolish everything in my path. And that's, you know, friendly systems. You saw he was punching through the screens there. That's demons. That's everything. Now, as you might have noticed there, when you shoot the demons, every once in a while they'll glow. They'll glow kind of this blue and yellow color. And that means that you can do a glory kill. Was not super convinced on them at the beginning. Let's see if he'll do a glory kill here in a second. There it is. So he smashed him in the face there. I wasn't super convinced on it the first time I played it, but as I got playing here, all right, there's the glowing. There you go. There's a nice glory kill for you there. I became more convinced that that was something that needed to be in this game, because I was a little bit worried that all you could do is just run around and punch things. That's absolutely not the case. The animations are super, super quick. It doesn't really break the flow of the gameplay, which is super important for a really fast-paced game like this one. And it just, I don't know. When you kill them with the glory kills, it also will spawn some health and some stuff as well. So, all right, we're getting up here on a secret. One of my favorite secrets so far that I have found. We're gonna try and scale over the wall here for a second. He'll figure it out here. I'm sure he will. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there's the map there as well. And you gotta find the key card, which I believe, yep, is on this guy. And one of my favorite secret animations so far. Not the bloody guy. Oh yeah, you can snipe people through here, which is super nice as well. I love the sound the pistol makes on the alt fire there. Awesome. So, anyways, oh, is he gonna find the secret? He's gonna go the other way. Maybe not. I don't know. I think he should. I haven't actually watched this yet, so yeah, that definitely looks scalable. So, but what was I talking about? Oh yeah, this has gotta be one of my favorite first-person shooters in quite a while. Now, I do have a lot of fun with Counter-Strike, and you can't really compare this to Counter-Strike. It's two totally different games, as you probably might know. This one is more kind of run and gun, jump around, be crazy, and shoot stuff. Counter-Strike's more methodical, and I wouldn't say really cover-based, or kind of. Definitely strategic and team-based, but I don't know. This one here, so far, is my favorite campaign probably in the past few years. The Call of Duty ones, they seem kind of samey after a while. You know what I mean? They're all kind of the same. They tried to make it a little bit different with the new ones. You have all the futuristic technology and everything. I'm really looking forward to the new Battlefield set in World War I. I think that could be a lot of fun. Kind of going back to its roots, that game's roots. Well, past its roots, I guess, you know. But because I think the other ones were set in like World War II, weren't they? But this one here, definitely very far in the future, very futuristic, but kind of, I don't know. It's kind of brightly colored. I wouldn't say it's as brightly colored as like Overwatch or something, but you got some nice colors in the way that they do their environment, like the glores. I was thinking of glory kill for a second, but the pickups will glow colors, and the doors will glow green, and like ledges will glow green if you want to scale them. You see there's some armor there, some ammo boxes and stuff. Oh, can you open? I don't know if you can open those actually. It was green, so. But overall, just a top-notch game. I really don't have a lot of bad things to say about it. As I'm recording this, I'm like, you know, other than a few issues I've had with recording it, that's pretty much the only bad thing I have to say. Oh, I know a few more. So we talked a little bit about the multiplayer, how I wish that you could pick up the guns around you instead of just having the loadouts. The loadout system's okay. It's fine, I guess, right? But I think something closer to what like Halo had would have been better, better fit for this game. But I'm still not entirely convinced on the demons and playing as a demon with the multiplayer, because it seems kind of cheap. They're very, very hard to kill, and they grant the person who picks up the the power up, I'd say a free easy, I don't know, 10 kills or so. I think it's yeah, probably about 10 kills or so. I'm not quite sure. But it just seems kind of, I don't know, unbalanced to me. And of course, the balance factor is that your team and the other team can pick it up. If you kill the demon before the time runs out, you can pick up the rune if you're fast enough. So that's kind of how it's balanced here, but I don't know, I'm still not entirely convinced. I'm not entirely convinced that the demon is really a good mode to play. And really, honestly, one of my favorite modes in the multiplayer is the one where you kind of don't really even have the demon at all, or it doesn't spawn really all that frequently. Now, it's a lot of fun to play. My favorite one, I don't remember, it's called the Prowler, I think. You like jump around and you smash people's heads into walls, and it's just a ton of fun to play. But I just don't feel like it's balanced well with the rest of the multiplayer gameplay. Now, there is a third other game mode in this game as well. That's the SnapMap. So for those of you who did not play the original Dooms, there was a lot of modding and a lot of kind of mods and stuff that came about with this game and really brought the community together, gave it a lot more content to play with. And so id Software really kind of really captured that with this game. They have the SnapMap, which is basically an easy way to make your own maps and mods, and you can add all sorts of cool stuff into it. I haven't actually played it yet. I know that there's been some really awesome game modes and maps have been made from it already that are just waiting to be explored. But I think that's just a really cool, really awesome thing that they added into this game. It gives this game a little bit more longevity, especially if you like those kind of mods and stuff. If you're into modding a lot, this is an easy way to do it because you just download the snap maps that other people have made directly from your game, and that's pretty much it. So you can see here's the map. On it you can see all of the different pickups and everything. Like you saw the elite guard probably there, all of the different secrets and upgrades and everything, which is, I don't know, it's kind of cool. It definitely is a little bit more hand-holdy than the first few Doom games, I feel. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a little bit more helpful. The good thing about Doom, what I really like about it, is it's not a linear game. It's a little bit linear, but the maps, as you can probably see from there, are very maze-like. You have to kind of figure out where to go. In a few episodes from here, not episodes, in a few what's the, like, I don't know, a few different levels from here. That's what I'm looking for. From here, there's this foundry where you do quite a bit more like platforming, and that was kind of fun. It's actually not too bad platforming in this game, at least so far. You'll get a double jump as well, which will help out with that as well. Just adds kind of another layer to this game, I guess. Is press E. Oh yeah, there we go, codex entry there as well. As you can see, it can be a little easy to get mixed up where you not know where you gotta go. You just gotta look for those green areas. That's kind of where you haven't unlocked yet. Yeah, so you can see he's probably gonna go for I'd go for the explosive shot. Do it. Don't do the charged. You want the explosive. I can hear him contemplating. Yeah, there we go. And he just punches it. Just takes the mod and punches it out of the way. See, there's the explosive shot there, which is a lot of fun. Now, those have to recharge. You can't just shoot them all at once, but you can see it's recharging around the reticle there, and now it's ready. So it's not really, doesn't take all that long to charge up. And in fact, with some of them later on, you can mod it to where it doesn't even need to charge at all. It's just ready all the time, and you can just lob explosive shots at everybody, which is a ton of fun. And so I feel like they did a really good job with the weapon upgrading in this game as well. So, because you can change the entire way that the gun plays out just with a few mods, and it's pretty significant as well, as you probably can see already with the difference between the explosive shot and just the normal one on your shotgun. So, all right. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up. Oh, we didn't even talk about the customization in multiplayer. So you can't customize your guns in this way in multiplayer, but you can customize the way they look and the way your armor looks. And every time you play a multiplayer game, it seems like you unlock several pieces of armor and several different colors and all sorts of patterns and stuff. So you can really change the way that your guns and your character look. Now, I went kind of away from what most people do. Most people do kind of like a, oh, here, yeah, this is the one I'm thinking of, where he pulls up the little arm and then he fist bumps it. Oh, he didn't fist bump it. Oh. Well, anyways, so most people go with this like really serious, like dark color armor. I went with like toy soldier, like really bright greens and reds and yellows and oranges and stuff, and a few pinks, and my guns, I modded all my guns straight away to look like Nerf weapons, like orange and yellow and a little bit of blue, and it's just absolutely amazing running around with a Nerf weapon that can shoot shotgun shells and laser beams and stuff out of. But I've been having a lot of fun with it. I don't think the multiplayer is as good as it could have been. It's definitely better than the beta. There's a lot of people who really hated the beta. I feel like, I don't know what it is. I feel like it's come a long way since then as well. But we're getting ready to wrap up this level here. He looks like he's getting close to the end. The levels themselves aren't necessarily too long, but the single player campaign itself is fairly lengthy. I do have to say, and I try not to remark on games prices and content because I know that it's different for some people. Some people can buy as many games as they want. Some people, they have to kind of pick and choose. This one, I feel like you get your money's worth with the single player if you like the single player campaigns. That was a nice shot there. GG, Chris. If you like single player, it's several hours. It's a long campaign from what I've experienced. I haven't even beaten it yet. I'm several hours in. Now, maybe that's because I'm bad. I'm not quite sure. I'm on the so-called medium difficulty. You can even unlock ones where like one hit and you're dead, basically, which is really cool. But I think I'm gonna leave it here. He's almost at the end of the first level here. I've run out of things to talk about so far. Definitely, if this looks like fun, if you're into this, and I play mine a little bit different. I play mine a lot more run and jump and kind of cartwheel around and a lot more punching demons in the face like that. But you can play it however you want, of course. I've been having a lot of fun, and if this looks like your type of game, I'll leave everything you need down below. Of course, this video is sponsored by Games Planet, so I'm gonna leave that link down there below if you want to download it from them. Usually they give like 20 to 30% off of the cost of the game, and some of it goes to the developer, unlike some of the other key reseller sites, which is why I really like them. They're doing their part to fund the people who are also creating these great games. Here's the end right here. Oh, no, he's gonna go this way. Oh yeah, there's a lot of exploration as well. You can see there's stuff in here to grab. Some more demons to shoot in the face down there. Oh, come on, you got it. You got it, Chris. Oh, no, he's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. Alright, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next episode.